I used to think that waking up at 5 a.m. was only for people who had their life together, but it is actually how I got my life together. Honestly, it's what helped me change. Welcome to the Desperate Girls Club, made specifically for the girlies who are desperately trying to level up every single day. Today we're going to be speaking about morning routines, specifically the 5 a.m. club, if you know what I mean. I started waking up at 5 a.m. back in 2021, I believe. It was a process, but it was the best process I've ever done. If there's something you should do at least for a period of time in your life, is waking up at 5 a.m. So I kept this 5 a.m. routine for about 2 to 3 years consistently. I would wake up, go to the gym, drink my supplements, then head to my 9 to 5. I was like unstoppable. But after that, I got a little too comfortable, too lazy, and I stopped doing it. And I instantly regret it. So now we're going back to it and has been good. So as someone who's been on and off the 5 a.m. club train, I think I'm qualified enough to give you a few tips on how to actually jump back or to actually do it for the first time. One of the things that helped me and that I want to start with is reframing the 5 a.m. club idea. Waking up early isn't about just waking up at 5 a.m. and being part of this 5 a.m. club that trends all over TikTok or Instagram. It's about self-trust. When you say you're going to do something and you follow through, your brain instantly clicks. It literally gives you this boost of self-confidence and also open a big door of awareness that you can actually do this, because you can. Everyone who puts their mind to it can. Trust me. I was not a believer and it worked. It does work. It's also less about when you wake up and more about how you wake up. 5 a.m. works for me because there are no distractions. It's literally me time. Everybody or most of the people are sleeping, so it's just a very zen type of routine. And going to the gym, putting in your headphones, it's just like if there's no one around. It's your time, me time. Literally no one can take that away from me, and it's something that my brain just indulges in so much, so that's why I do it. But if there's any other time that is still early for you, depending on your routine, that is also something you should strive for. So instead of copying someone's routine, try to create one that suits you, which is the goal at the end of the day, of course. Now, why people fail. I think this is important to really put out there because it's very common. A lot of people fail because they go from waking up at 8 a.m. to 5 a.m. And that is a drastic change that your body has no time to adjust to. You literally have to take it step by step, progressively. That is the only way that you can actually make sure that your brain is catching on and that your body is giving you the recovery you need. So you can actually start small with 15 to 20 minutes earlier every single day or every single week until you actually accustom your brain to waking up at this time. The other reason a lot of people quit too is because they depend plainly on motivation. Motivation fades. It has been proven to fade. You will not be motivated every single day of your life. So for that, we create systems. So we'll talk more about that in a second. And last thing I would say is comparison. Scrolling and seeing someone's perfect routine every single day when you didn't even know they actually hit snooze like most of the week. It's okay. So there are a few factors in how you can actually and realistically stay consistent. And here are a few of them. Number one is systems. Your environment makes or breaks your entire routine. You have to set yourself up for success. Meaning if you're really wanting to wake up early the next day, you have to set an intention towards it. You have to pick out your clothes the day before, put your pre-workout in the kitchen, your shoes in front of the door, make your gym bag. You have to prep. That way in the morning, it's zero thinking, just doing. You wake up, you put your clothes, you brush your teeth, you drink your pre-workout, put your shoes on, and you're out the door and to the gym. Also, keeping your phone away from your bed is really, really good because there is no way you can snooze that all across the floor. That helps me a lot. It works. Number two is identity. I feel like we constantly sleep in our habits, our bad habits, and we're like, that's just who I am. I just can't. It doesn't work for me. You've never tried it, okay? You've never tried it. You have to actually put in your heart and soul into it, because if you really want it, you will do it. There is no other way, okay? If you really want something, you will do it. You think a crackhead doesn't find crack just because it doesn't have money? No, it does whatever it needs to do to go get it. And that's exactly what we're doing. When you start identifying as someone who cares about yourself, about your body, about your mind, your brain starts catching up as well to that. It starts believing. That's why affirmations work so well in the morning. You have to make sure that you are consistently putting yourself out there and turning into the person you want to be. If you want to go to the gym, you got to start by going to the gym, even if you fail a few times. If you want a new career, you have to start by putting yourself out there, exposing yourself to networks that are in that career. If you don't want to eat junk food, you have to make sure that you're buying whole foods and you're discarding every single junk food from the house. Because if it's in the house, it's in you. It will eventually be. You're gonna find those Oreos in the back of your vanity. Number 3 is actually creating a reward system. This is something that helps a lot of people because it is important for you to celebrate your small wins. Waking up at 5 a.m. in the morning, even if you did it once or twice a week, when you have never done it, is a big win. So you need that little dopamine hit where your brain is like, oh, this feels good. Let's do it again tomorrow. Consistency isn't about suffering. It's about making the process enjoyable. You cannot quit on yourself if you didn't wake up every single day at 5 a.m. You have to make sure and to understand that this is a process like any other and that you're slowly moving towards that step. You're walking up the ladder and making it. Girl, there will be days where you're going to oversleep or skip your workout, and that's okay. You'll be fine. You're doing great. What matters is that you don't let one bad day turn into a bad week. The moment you stop shaming yourself for slipping is the moment it's going to become easier for you to try it again the next day. No shame, no judgment, just you trying. Trying is all it takes. Literally, trying is the only thing that will get you to success, and failure will always be part of it. You have to become friends, besties with failure, okay? Failure she's here right now, okay? She follows me everywhere because it is that type of thing. It also gives you the challenge, the resources to understand what you did wrong, to never do it again, or to at least try to not do it again, okay? So if you're starting your morning routine and fitness journey, start small, be patient, enjoy the process. Don't let one bad day turn into a bad week. Reward yourself for the small wins. Understand that you're not perfect. You're 1% better every single day just for trying. If you want more realistic wellness tips, or if you want to see how I am trying to stay consistent too, you can follow me on Instagram. I share a lot more over there, short form content. I share my mornings, my recipes, motivation. I have a mission to motivate every single girly that walks in front of me. I love it. I love when girlies are popping up. I love it because I used to be someone that needed it so much, and I just want to be that type of person for every single girl that needs it from now on. So yeah, just remember, confidence is built, not born. And I'll see you on my next Desperate Girl Club episode. Let me know in the comments if there's any other topic you want me to talk about. Girlhood, fitness, wellness, recipes, fashion, outfits, gym fits, anything that has to do with being 1% better. This is the place. Ciao.